Greetings everyone, BJ Weiler. In fact, let's do this. We can do this and then we can just keep adjusting the camera as necessary. Hey everybody, BJ Weiler back with you for another 100 Days of Gaming 10 Top 10 lists here. We're in our fourth Top 10 list, our Top 10 favorite board and or tabletop games. We're at number 8, yeah. Number 8 on the list by Keymaster Games. It is a game called Parks. One of the probably, I would actually say the newest game that's board game that we've played of late. Very interesting. Of course, I'll go through all that stuff shortly. A little bit of a complex game to set up and to play through. It is a little bit complex. A lot of things to keep track of, but it's a very, very interesting game. Very enjoyable to do. Again, another fun family game to be able to do together. Of course, we are doing this. We're doing all this to raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. 100%. Every single penny that we raise goes to helping sick kids get better at the hospital. Goes to make their lives better. Ultimately goes to save their lives. You can be a real life hero for the kids and for the hospital just by making a donation. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. Just click one of those big old banners down below the live stream window. Or, of course, after we highlight this live stream on Twitch and upload it on YouTube, please check the video description for our Extra Life participant link. You click on that in the description, and it'll take you to the page where you can make that donation. No donation is too small. Of course, no donation is too big either. As you can see, we've got a $1 donation here, and we've got a $200 donation there. So we've run the gamut of donations. Every single donation is much appreciated. Every single donation helps because, as you can see, they all add up in the end. $301 we got in so far out of our new $325 goal. We've got 141 fundraising days left. We go all year long with our fundraising here, doing special streams throughout the year for our fundraising. This year, just like last year, we are playing on Team Looking for Games, a local gaming lounge and store near me, where you can actually play some tabletop games right there, rent some space, play some games, and have some fun. Just kicking back at the Looking for Games location in Pennsylvania. Team goal is $4,000. We've got $1,631 in for the team. So every single dollar that we get into our individual goal also adds to the team goal as well. So yeah, awesome sauce here again. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. And just $1 is all we're asking for each of these 100 Days of Gaming videos. If we can get $100 for each of these 100 Days of Gaming videos, that'll put us at $401, inching ever closer to that big old $500 mark, which is the next ultimate goal, $500, and the ultimate goal, $1,000, of course, would be very nice to get here this year, our 5th year of doing 100 Days of Gaming and our 8th year of participating in Extra Life. So let's get cracking here with Parks. Parks. So let's go. There we go. So a little bit, like I said, this game's a little bit more complex to set up and play through here. And get the camera adjusted right to get some maximum screen. If I do it that way. Oop. Do it that way, it kicks the keyboard out a little bit more. All right. Boop. Get the keyboard back here. So I don't think I'm really going to need the keyboard at the moment. I just need the instruction list. Okay. So let's bring that over there. So we're going to need a little bit of room here. So let's see here. We need our trailhead. So let's start with the setup. We're just going to start. I didn't preset this one up because, again, it's one of those things that it's very interesting to do. So we got our trifold board. Okay, overview and goal. Players take on the roles of 2 hikers as they trek across different trails during the 4 seasons of a year. Each trail represents a different season, and as each season passes, the trails change and grow steadily longer. Each turn, players send one of their hikers down the trail. While on the trail, hikers will see beautiful sights and perform an action when they arrive. When a hiker reaches the end of the trail, they can spend tokens they have received to visit parks and earn points. Your goals have the most points from your parks, photos, and personal bonus at the end of the year. So again, this is what is this? This is a 1 to 5 players. Yeah, 1 to 5 players can play this. Ages 10 and up, so a little bit a little bit older age group for this game. But we've played this with Abby, so obviously we help her along a little bit. But okay, let me see what we do here. So solo. Okay, so let's do step continued. Place the board in between all players. So I got to place the board down. And I think our hiking trail goes underneath the board. So let's say I might not have enough room here for the trail, but we'll see here. Let's get everything out of the way so we can get the board down here. And this will be another one that I at least can sit down to play through as well. It was getting a little rough on the back playing Mousetrap a couple of days ago. The board was so big I couldn't really sit down and do everything I needed to do, unfortunately. So we'll put that there, put that there. Okay, so let's get the board down here. So I'm going to do this upside down from my perspective, so you can get a sort of a better view of it here through the camera perspective. I wish this wasn't crooked either, but unless I guess I could straighten out like this, but then I'd have to shove the camera over here. So, well, if we do it like that, there we go. That'll straighten it out a little bit. Make the board crooked. Okay, so let's see what I gotta do here. Park, shuffle all the park cards. Parks cards. Here we go. Face down to form the parks deck. Here we go, parks deck. Okay, so here's the parks deck there. I'm just going to assume it's pre-shuffled from our last playthrough. Gear, shuffle all the gear cards. Yep, done. The gear deck. So the gear deck will go there. Canteen, shuffle the canteen cards. Face down. Where are the canteen cards? I have no idea. 15 canteen cards. Those are the fire pit cards. I think I have... Oh, these are all the gear cards. I think they might be a combined pile here. These are all the photo cards there. The canteen cards are in here. Yep, there they are. Seasons. Okay, these are the year cards. These are the canteen. Up some more year cards. These are the canteen cards here. Boom. Shuffle the year deck. Deal 2 cards to each player. Players choose one. The 2 is their personal bonus for the year. Discard the other face down. These cards uniquely reward a player for how well they accomplish their personal goal at the end of the game. These should remain face down until scored at the game's end. For your first game, just deal 1 to each player. Turn any unused year cards to the box. Okay, so we'll have to see what the solo options are. That may be a little different. Seasons. Shuffle the seasons deck, place it into the season area of the board, and reveal the topmost card as the first season. Okay, so there's basically 4 rounds in the game. You do 4 rounds in the game. So, Season of Rain. Add rain on the current 3 parks, or add water, I should say, on the current 3 parks. See if I can shove it more this way. That way, that's a little bit more visible there. Da 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 da. Okay, trail set. Begin creating the first season's trail. So I'm going to have to make some more room here. We'll put, you know what, maybe I should do this down here. Now I could put the trail here. Oh yeah, that'll work nicely. Okay. Trail set. Begin creating the first season's trail below the board. Well, it's going to be above the board by placing the trail head site on the far left. In my case, it would be the far right. And technically, for you, it actually is below the board because the board's upside down. Okay, so there's our trailhead. Trailhead right. Boom. Okay. Separate the 5 basic site tiles: forest, mountain, valley, ocean, vista. So the waterfall is different. The lodge is different. Here's mountain. River is a specialist card. Lookout is a specialist card. Wildlife. Forest. Valley. Vista. Forest, valley, mountain, forest, valley, vista, and ocean. Okay. From the 4 advanced tile sites, which are Lookout, Wildlife, Lodge, and River. Lookout, Wildlife, Lodge, and River we'll put up here, which you can't see, of course, yet. And Waterfall is for a 4 or 5 player game. Okay, so we're definitely not doing a 4 or 5 player game. So Waterfall will not be used today, although I could use it if I wanted to. I mean, what the heck. Next, shuffle the advanced tiles and add one to the basic sites, forming the trail deck. Okay. So we would have to shuffle our advanced. These are the advanced tiles, so these are the backs, and these are the fronts here. So there's River, Lookout, Lodge, and Wildlife. So these are the advanced tiles here. So we're going to, attempt to shuffle these in some sort of order here. Okay. And of course, here's Mountain. Forest, Valley of the Suns, Vista, and Ocean. So let's see, let's just keep shuffling these around a bit so we don't know which one we've got. So we'll take this one. All right. So those are the advanced ones there. Forming the trail deck. Place the remaining advanced sites face down to the left of the trailhead, which would be, I assume, to the right. So we'll just put those guys off camera here. Shuffle the trail deck, the basic sites, and one advanced site, and reveal one site at a time directly to the right of the trailhead. Place each additional site to the right of the previously placed site until all are placed face up. Finally, place the trail end to the right of the last site. Make sure it is not on its solo side as denoted in the bottom right. The trail for the first season is now formed. So I guess I should look at the solo rules here. Solo mode reference. Turns alternate between you and the Rangers. Okay, so we have Rangers. On your turn. Alright, so let me see here. Is there solo rules then? Solo mode rules. Here we go. Set to solo mode remains the same with these changes below. Okay, overview. Solo adventure puts you on the trail alongside park rangers who move alongside you as they take care of the trail. Enjoy your hike, but don't take too long, as events are triggered when rangers collect enough tokens from the weather. Oh, so this is a little bit interesting. Different gameplay here. Goal remains the same. Score as many points as possible through your parks, your photos, and of course the special token. The special token available in the game. So we'll put the token there for now. Okay, after shuffling the gear deck, place it into its slot on the board and do not reveal any gear cards, which we have not done. And set up the trail, place the trail end on the solo side, which we haven't done yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get the trail set up here. So we'll go boom, Vista, Ocean, Valley, River. So River is our advanced card. Advanced trail, mountain, and forest. Okay, so let's do this a little bit closer to the board. Push the trailhead a little bit that way so we can actually see trail end. So there's a trail end card there. So that's the multiplayer side, and here is the solo side. Okay. So the difference is, I guess, the actions here, which are not present on that side. You can still visit a park, still buy gear, reserve a park, but I guess that is ranger activities there. So we'll go like that there. There we go. Okay. So the gameplay area is set up. It's so special. Yes, Cat, indeed it is. Okay, when some of the trail. Okay, solo. So after choosing your hiker and campfire color, choose. Ooh, hang on. All right, so now I think we choose our hiker and campfire color. All right. So we'll put the campfires over here. Year cards there. So I guess I still have to deal myself a year card. Choose one of the range. Choose one for the rangers. Rangers do not need their campfire. Place your hikers and rangers at the trailhead. Place the ranger tracker from the event deck next to your play area. Ranger tracker from the event deck. What the hell's the event deck? This is the season deck, right? Season, year, gear, parks. It's the event deck. Okay. Player colors. Give each player 2 hikers of the same color and place them onto the trailhead. So let's go ahead and do that. I think there's purple, so we're going to go. Yes, there's purple. So we're going to go with purple. Purple for us. I guess we'll do white for the rangers. So there's the rangers. Okay. So we can put our guys on the trailhead here. So we're purple. The park rangers are white. Okay, so I guess I still have to deal 2 cards to each player. Players choose one of the 2 as their personal bonus for the year and discard the other face down. So I will take two year cards for myself. I assume the rangers don't get them because, well, the rangers can't choose anything. I need my campfire too. So here's the campfire card. One's lit, the other side is extinguished. I need the purple. There's purple. That's it. We don't need, rangers don't need the campfire card, so we can put the rest of them away. So boom, we've got that. I'll put the year cards up there. Do that. Put my year cards here with my campfire off to the side there. Okay, where the advanced trails are. Put the camera up there with the token. We can move that stuff a little bit down there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we chose the colors. Give the first hiker marker to the player who most recently took a hike. And I think that, yeah, that's what this is. The little enamel token is the first hiker marker. Obviously, that would be me. Most recently took a hike. trying to think when I last took a hike. And not somebody just telling me go take a hike, eh? When did we go hiking? It would probably have been last year. It would probably have been last year when we went to the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. We did some hiking there. In fact, I gotta get those videos edited too. I got some of our. I got our vacation. I got a video of us going down there, almost reaching the river before the damn battery on the camera ran out. But I do want to get that up on YouTube. That's vacation time. Vacation time. I'll have some time to mess around with some of the videos I'm behind on. All right, give the camera to the player to the right of the first hiker. Well, that would be me because there is no other player. So we'll take the camera too. Well, we'll keep the camera and we'll keep the token up here because, well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Turn any unused hikers and campfires to the box. Taken care of. Okay. Okay. Place the ranger tracker from the event deck next to your play area. Oh, you know what? Hold on here. No, that's not it. Did I see? Someone said ranger tracker. Let me see if that's mixed in with one of the other decks here. Yeah, what's it look like? At least they got little pictures here in the instruction manual. Bought 2 token trays. We got park cards, suit card, year cards, gear cards, canteen, event. Oh, 9 event cards. Oh, event cards. Okay, so we should have event cards floating around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. They are under my season cards. Okay, there we go. So there's our seasons. There's our events with the pretty wolf on them. Okay. So events are for solo mode. Okay. Let's get back. My God, this is complex here. Okay, starting a season. We haven't started a season. We're still okay. So we're into starting a season. Event cards. Okay. Place the ranger tracker from the event deck next to your play area. Shuffle the event deck. Place it near the tracker. Okay. So we've got to find... So this basically tells us how we move the rangers, it looks like. Ranger tracker, okay. There's the ranger tracker. Okay, ranger tracker from the event deck next to your play area. I'm like running out of play area here, so we'll put it. I'm all out of camera room. All right, let's move the year cards out of here. We'll put the ranger tracker there. Okay, now I shuffle the rest of the event cards here, right? And we place it near the tracker. Reveal the top card from the deck so the colors line up with the tracker. This is the current active event card. Okay, shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. So let's move this over this way. Move the camera over that way. And the ranger tracker. Okay. Okay, so we can just put the rest of the cards. We'll put the rest of the events up there. We shall reveal the event. Keep the next event card face down until it is activated. Discard dense fog. Discard all of your water. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, we got that. You begin the game. Okay, I begin the game with the camera and the token. And I am ready to start. Okay. So that's good. Alright, solo mode reference. Taking turns. Turns alternate between you and the rangers. On your turn, choose either of your hikers and move them down the trail to visit the site or take its action. Along the same movement rules as multiplayer. For rangers, turn, flip over the top gear card from the deck and place it in the gear slot. Goes left mode gear slot. Okay, so I've got a. We're not done setting up yet. Now we've got to set up the season start. Okay. 4 seasons of the year make up the 4 rounds of play over the course of the game. Seasons change up gameplay each round, and the season ends when all hikers reach the trail end. We begin to see how the season will affect gameplay for the year, or for the round, and if any immediate action is necessary from its effect. Look at the season's weather pattern. Okay, so we're in season of rain. So there's our season of rain there. And it says add water on the 3 current parks, which are here. So I haven't dealt out the, where did I think I missed something. Shuffle all the face down to the, deal up. I didn't deal the 3 face up is what I missed that. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got that. So we have our 3 parks are Cuyahoga Valley National Park, established 2000, year 2000. Cuyahoga is home to 40 rare bird species, only seen a few times each year, and that is in Ohio. So that's that one there. And next park here, and that one's worth 2 points. We have Denali National Park, established 1917 in Alaska. Denali is America's highest mountain peak and the 3rd most prominent and isolated peak on the entire planet. So that gives you a little bit of information there. Of course, obviously the camera is a little bit not refined for that. But Denali National Park of Alaska, worth 4 points there. Another 4-pointer here. We've got Theodore Roosevelt National Park, established 1978 in North Dakota. This land gave rise to the environmental efforts of Theodore Roosevelt, who's often considered the conservationist president. I wonder what our current leader will be considered in the years to come. But there's Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Okay. Gear shuffle, deal 3 face up. Okay, so I didn't do the gear cards either. Boom. Boom. So let's do the gear cards. Probably the worst president in U.S. history? Possibly. I think right now, the president owning that honor is Andrew Jackson. I think he holds the current distinction of being probably the worst president we've ever had. Most of them, I mean, there's been a whole bunch that are just, well, they're neither great nor worse. They were just, well, they were president and that was about it. I don't think Franklin Pierce did much of anything. A lot of them really aren't noteworthy at all. But Andrew Jackson, I think, was the worst for his policies, and just he was racist. I mean, he hated the Native Americans, and yeah, he was not a great guy, and he's very, very vindictive. Very vindictive. I mean, he would probably be Trump's equal if Twitter was back in the 1800s. If they had Twitter back in the 1800s, he would probably equal Trump with Twittering. So let's see, our gear cards. Water filter. You may gain water instead of trees. The forest. So that's one of our geared cards there. What's our next gear card here? Binoculars. You may gain wildlife instead of sun at the valley. So we can get wildlife instead of suns at the valley, which is the valley there. And what is the forest? The forest is there. So we can gain 3 water instead of 1 tree at the forest. We can gain 1 wildlife instead of 2 suns in the valley. And we've got Park Pass. When you visit a park, you may visit another one, which I assume would be on the same turn. Okay, and and I think in order to get these cards, I would have to spend the upper right corner, those tokens. So I need 2 sun tokens there, 1 sun token for this one, 2 sun tokens for that one, if I recall correctly from the last time we played here. Okay, so we've got that set up. All right, trail is set up. All right, we've got that set up. Good now. All right, so let's flip here. Just start to say, okay, the weather pattern. Okay, now we got the weather pattern, and we've got add water on the 3 current parks as well. So we've got our tokens over here, nice little wood tokens. There's our water token, so we can add water to each of the parks for the rainy season. So we've got water there. On each of the current parks. Actually, I guess I can put them in the center because the weather pattern actually goes on the trailhead. Right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is the season. We got to look at the weather pattern now. The weather pattern. Oh my God, come here. I just want to pick up the 1, please. Just the 1, thank you. So the weather pattern is there in the corner. So that's the weather pattern for rainy season. Sun and water. So we have to repeat that pattern on the trail site. But it starts at the second trail site, which will be here. So we have to do a sun, right? This is the first, this is the second sun. Then water. Water in the valley, of course. Sun on the ocean, of course. How ironic is that? And we'll go sun, water, and then we finish the forest with some sun. There we go. Okay. Okay, taking turns to play with the first hiker takes the first hiker marker, which of course is me. All right, so that is multiplayer. So okay, here we go. Taking turns. Turns alternate between me and the rangers. On my turn, choose either of your hikers and move them down the trail to visit a site and take its action, following the same movement and rules as multiplayer. For the ranger's turn, flip over the top gear card from the deck and place it in a gear slot. I've already got gear slots there. Cost goes in the leftmost gear slot on the board. A single. Oh, okay. Gears cost down the trail. Oh, okay, so I guess I don't actually flip these over for single player the way I'm reading this. It says for the ranger's turn, flip over the top gear card from the deck and place it in the gear slot, which those are. Now the cost, again, the cost is that one in the upper right corner. That's 2. Are they all suns? Yeah, they're all suns. Okay. Okay. So a single, so if that was 1 sun, goes in the leftmost gear slot on the board. 2 goes in the middle slot. 3 goes in the right slot. So this would be left. This would, of course, be middle for 2. That would be in the right slot. Then move a ranger the number of spaces equal to the cost down the trail. Okay. Moving the rangers, follow these rules. If a hiker is ahead of both rangers on the trail, move the front ranger, the one furthest down the trail. If a ranger is ahead or tied with your front hiker, move the back ranger, the one furthest from trail end. Rangers can land on a site that is already occupied by a ranger, but if their movement causes them to land on a hiker, they skip to the next site as they don't want to disturb your enjoyment of the trail. You may still use your campfire to share a site with one of your hikers or with a ranger. Okay. Gotcha. When a ranger lands on a weather token, collect that token and place it on the ranger tracker. Tracker has 2 rows. The top for sun and the bottom for water. Tracker receives 3 the same type of weather token, then the event card. Event card is triggered. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Resolve the action of that card. Ranger turn example. Your hiker is currently ahead on the trail. A 2 sun cost gear is revealed into the middle slot. So the front ranger moves 2 spaces forward, but your hiker is currently occupying that site. Instead of landing there, the ranger moves to the next open site down the trail, picking up its weather token and placing it on the tracker. And of course, those are the weather tokens there. Put it on the tracker. Got it. Okay. So we got that. Okay. Must be able to take a site's action in order to visit it. Okay. So here we at here, almost 40 minutes in. See, this is a complex game, just setting up. We're 40 minutes in. We're finally ready to play here. Okay, canteens. When you gain a canteen card, place it face up in front of you. Okay, gotcha. So let me move these out of the way here because I think I'm going to need some more space. So we'll put the year card there. We'll put the advanced trail cards here. Okay, there we go. Because I'm going to need place for photos and my tokens too. Off to the side here. Boom. Okay. Photos and camera. To take a photo, return any 2 tokens of your choice to the display. Well, I don't have any tokens. Do we hand out? We get tokens. I don't think we get tokens on the outset. Am I right? No. Okay, so we got the weather pattern. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. Alright, I'll try. One of my hikers moves the hiker to a site of their choice down trail anywhere to the right of the hiker's current location. When the hiker lands on the new site, the player performs the site action. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Hershey.
What?
Look at Hershey.
I can't see Hershey right now. I have some streaming. Okay. I gotta figure out what my year card is because that's going to tell me what I need to do here. So let's take a look at my... Oh my god. Here we go.
This was Hershey. Walked in to check on.
Oh my god, she's in the laundry basket. Oh, that cat. That cat. So let's see. My personal bonus. Year of light or year of surf. Okay. Visit 5 parks with sun. Visit 7 parks with sun. Okay, so these are the things I have to do. So if I keep this one, I have to visit 5 parks with sun. So say the valley. And I'll get 2 points if I do that. If I visit 7 with sun, I'll get 3 points. If I do this one, the year of surf. So that was the year of light. The year of surf. Okay. I have to collect 6 water on visited parks and take 3 photos. If I do that, I will have 2 points. If I can get 10 water on visited parks and take 5 photos, I will get 3 points. Well, it is the season of water right now. So I may... Let's, that's a lot though. I have to collect 10 water. and take photos. I think we're going to keep the year of the light, so we're going to want sun tokens. So we will discard that one. I think we'll go with the sun tokens here. Make my life a little bit easier, I think. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so we're going to want to get as many sun tokens as we can here. And of course, visit the valley. Oh, no, that's the trailhead. Oh, you know what? Here. This is what we want. Visit parks with sun. 5 parks with sun. None of them have sun. What was... Let me go back. What was the other one? Oh, for God's sake, there go my park cards. Oh, my God. Or your cards. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. 6... Collect 6 more. So I actually... 6 on visited parks... So 6 water. I gotta spend 6 water on parks. I think that's what it is. How to overcomplicate a hiking game. I know, right? Said this is a complex one to really go through it. There's a lot you got to keep in mind here. All right, make sure everything's set here. Okay. See, I don't have any sun parks, so 6. I think, is that spend? Because in order to visit a park, you actually have to spend those tokens, send those tokens. So to visit this one, I would have to turn in 4 mountain tokens. So I think that's what the water one is. I have to spend 10 water on visited parks and take 5 photos. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the year of light there. I think that one's going to be a little bit simpler. I'll just have to get parks with sun on them. Okay. Okay. When a hiker lands on the new site, the player performs the site's action. After taking the action, the next player clockwise takes a turn. Okay, so I've got... If another hiker, even your own, is already occupying the site, then it cannot be visited unless you use your campfire. If a hiker is the first to land on the site with a token from the weather pattern, they take it to their supply as bonus along with taking the site's action. You must be able to take a site's action in order to visit it. Now that's... I got to remember about taking actions here. Details on actions. Okay. So I think if I go to Vista, I get a canteen card, or I can get 2 photo cards, if I'm not mistaken. Certain year cards require a number of photos to be taken, which of course was the water card. To take a photo, return any 2 of your token, any 2 tokens of your choice to the supply. Campfires. I know campfire trail end. Visit a park. You got to turn in the tokens for the park. End of a season of the year. Park plus year detail. Must be able to take it, for example, if you don't have 2 tokens to exchange, then you cannot visit the lodge. So I forget what the Vista does here. Canteen can be filled with water on a turn to take its action. Fill a canteen, place a water gained from that turn onto the canteen instead of into your supply and perform the canteen's action. No canteens cannot be filled with water that was not gained on that turn. You can have any number of canteens. Any number of your canteens can be filled if you gain multiple water. Once canteen is filled, the water remains on until the end of the season. Cannot be used any other way. So I just don't remember. I don't remember the actions. Take a force. Okay. Here we go. The Vista. Draw a canteen or take 2 tokens, or turn in 2 tokens to take a photo and game the camera. So I got to turn in 2 tokens to take a photo and get a camera. At the Vista, I can't do that because I don't have tokens. I already have the camera anyway. So I could go to Vista to gain the canteen card. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to move here to the Vista. I will take a canteen card. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. Okay, so canteen cards. When you gain a canteen card, place it face up in front of you on the canteen side. So there it is. There's our canteen card. Canteen can be filled with water on a turn to take its action. To fill a canteen, place a water gained that turn onto the canteen instead of into your supply, and perform the canteen's action. Note, canteens cannot be filled with water that was not gained that turn. So I can't fill this unless I gain water on that turn. Have any number of canteens, any number of your canteens filled. Water remains on it until the end of the season. Cannot be used any other way. But it doesn't say. So I fill it with water. I get 2 sun tokens if I remember that correctly. To use a canteen. Okay, so I moved. Now we got to move a ranger. So we've got 2. Boom. The gear card there. Okay, so if a hiker is ahead of both rangers on the trail, move the front ranger one furthest down the trail. Which doesn't matter. I can move either one. Of course, I don't get a token either. I probably should have moved to one with a token first, huh? Dumbass. It's all right. We'll do it. All right. So we've got to move a ranger 2. So the ranger will go 1, 2. Ranger will grab that. Boom. I think the ranger takes the action too, if I'm not mistaken. Collect that token and place it on the ranger tracker. Tracker is 2 rows. The top for sun, the bottom for water. If the tracker receives 3 of the same type of weather token, then the event card is triggered. Resolve the action on the card. So I assume, okay. Moves 2 spaces forward, but your hiker is currently, instead of laying there, the ranger moves to the next open site after picking up its weather token and placing it on the tracker. It doesn't say if the rangers perform the site's action, though. See, it doesn't say if rangers... It doesn't say if the ranger takes the action here. So should I assume that the rangers do not take the action? Huh. Do, 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 do. Curious. Let me see if I can look that up. Boop. Oh, 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 do, do, do. Oh, for God's sakes with the Firefox. Rangers should always take complete their full movement and put any resource token away from the trail on the event card. Check if you've triggered an event. So it looks like, according to this, Ranger does gain water from the park cards. Good. Somebody asked a question about the season of rain, and so the Ranger does get the water from the park cards as well. So it looks like, the way I read this, it looks like the Rangers do perform the action here. This just, okay, so this doesn't, that just is a repeat of what it says here. So I'm going to operate under the assumption that the Rangers take the action, so the Ranger will get 2 water. So we're almost ready to frip and trigger this event already. So we'll go water droplet there, and water droplet there. Boom. Okay. All right. I think that does it. So I get to go now too. So my guy cannot visit anything with this, so we'll go right there. So we'll collect the water token here. Actually, I can fill my canteen, so let me fill my canteen there. What is the canteen's action? So yeah, that's just a repeat of that. Okay, well, I filled my canteen. I guess do I take the action? Oh my God! Like I said, complex here. Um, Unfortunately, some things just aren't entirely clear here. Gain a canteen card. Place it face up in front of you. Did. A canteen can be filled with water on a turn, which I did, to take its action. To fill a canteen, place a water gained that turn on the canteen instead of into your supply and perform the canteen's action. So I performed the canteen's action. Note, canteens cannot be filled with water that was not gained that turn. Any number of canteens can be filled on a turn if you gain multiple water. This canteen is filled. The water remains on it until the end of the season. It cannot be used any other way. Okay. All right. Okay. That explains it now. So I filled my canteen. And now I take 2 sun tokens for that. Now the water stays in the canteen, so I get 2 sun tokens for that, for the canteen. Now I get 2 sun tokens for the valley. Okay, so now I have 4 sun tokens. All right, we got that. Okay, Ranger's turn, so we got to flip the gear card here. This is a single movement. So that would be... Okay, if a hiker is ahead of both rangers on the trail, ranger is ahead or tied with your front hiker, move the back ranger. And rangers can land in a site that is occupied. They may still use your campfire. Okay. See what happens if we're alternating now. It doesn't explain if your hikers and the rangers are alternating. So I guess what I do is just move the one furthest down the trail. He cannot go there, so he can share the ocean, because they can share 2 spots there. So we'll go there, and the action's already been taken. You cannot take an action once that's been taken, I think, is how it works. Because if a player wanted to land on that, let me see, do they take the action or not? Because if we do that, then actually the weather event is triggered. Along with taking the site's action. Let me see here. Visit a site that is occupied by another hiker, including your own. You must use your campfire by flipping it over to the extinguished side. If the campfire is extinguished, you cannot visit a site occupied by another hiker, including your own. Player's campfire will relight when one of their hikers reaches trail end. Again, doesn't say, okay, the general rule of thumb is that you cannot land on the site if you cannot take its action. So I am going to say then that the hikers will take 2 water, or the rangers will take 2 water, and that triggers the event. Boom. So you can only take 1 water. So now the event card is triggered, which is discard all of your water. Now I don't have water because it's in the canteen, so I actually can. That is actually not discarded. So and the rangers have no water, but that's that. So now we empty the event board, or the ranger tracker gets emptied now. So we put those tokens back. That starts fresh. Okay, so that's events. Okay, so we'll put the triggered event there. We'll flip over a new event. Okay, rangers gain the first hiker token. Oh, okay. Hazardous terrain. So if we trigger an event, the rangers will get the first hiker token, and I have to discard all my mountains, of which I have none yet. Boom. Okay, there we go. So now I get to move again. Now the thing is, visit 5 parks with sun. So I want to keep suns. I need to keep sun tokens so I can visit parks with sun. Visit 7 parks with sun. So I need a lot of sun if I want to get the extra points. So How do I want to handle this? So I could move this guy to here by using my campfire, gain the 2 suns. But I think what I want to do is move this guy. But do I want to move him to the river? I gotta see what the river card action is here. River. Spend 1 water to copy the action from another site occupied by a hiker. Okay, unfortunately, the only water I have is in my canteen, and that's not in play. So I cannot perform the river's action. So I would have to go to either the mountain or the forest. So I think what I want to do, trying to think what my best bet is here, whether I should go to the mountain, collect the water, because then what I could do is have this guy move to the river, spend that water to copy the valley to get my 2 sun tokens. At the risk of giving up these 2 sun tokens if one of the rangers lands on it. As I know the next card is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Which means they will go forward and take that sun token. You know what? Because the ranger tracker only is sun and water. It's not forest or mountain. Let me see what the rangers... So maybe they don't do the actions here. Discard the middle park. Turn camera to the supply. So it looks like the rangers only, it looks like the rangers actually only collect the weather tokens. That's why the ranger tracker only has, yeah, okay. I think we did that wrong, but that's fine. All right. Yeah, because they can't collect forest because they can't do anything with the forest. They don't visit parks. So rangers don't visit parks. Technically speaking, as visitors. Okay, that's fine. All right. So that's irrelevant anyway. All right, so I see what it is. So they don't take the action then. They just take the weather card. Okay. So we'll go at it with that. So let's go ahead. Ranger's turn now. So we go gear. Oh no, that's only two. So we'll go there. So 1, 2. So it doesn't matter which one we take. So they don't take the action, so that's irrelevant to them. Boop. So we go there. Collect the weather token for the ranger tracker. And then I need to move. I think what I want to do is move to the forest. Move this guy down here to the forest. And to take, if I have a camera, I think normally to take a picture, it costs you 2 tokens. Photos in the camera. take a photo, return any 2 tokens of your choice to the supply when choosing the action at the vista. Photos are worth 1 point each. After taking a photo at the vista, gain the camera from whoever currently has it. When you have the camera, you're on a roll. When taking a photo, it only costs 1 token instead of 2. Okay. The season's end, the player with the camera may take a photo at its reduced price. Some gear cards give you, okay, yep. So, of course, I don't want to turn in the sun. All right, so let's take the weather token, and we get a tree from the forest. We collect the forest, so I can turn that in to take a picture on my next turn, because it doesn't specify. Turn, choosing an action at the vista. Choosing an action. So maybe you can only take a picture when you're on the vista. So you can only take a photo when you're on the vista. I think the way we've played it, we've taken photos at any time. Interesting. Okay. So I have to keep that in mind then. All right. I think we got that. All right. Ranger's turn here. Oh, this is the 3. Boom. So we'll go. So this would be 1, 2, 3. That guy there. So he gets the water. The water that I needed for the river. So my turn. Well, I can visit the valley now anyway. It takes serious time to create a game this boring. See, it teaches you about the parks somewhat. See, it's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to. I almost want to say because you're playing 4 rounds and you're competing for points, so it's a little bit strategic, is what it is. Because you've got to figure out how you're going to get your points and everything else, and the parks are worth points. So what parks you want to visit, stuff like that. So we're going to go there so I can collect my 2 sun tokens here. So it's more of a strategic than an action game. Alright, so Rangers next. So I guess then what I do with the gear cards is we just keep putting them on each other. So we'll go 3. Okay, so that's got to be 1, 2, 3. Alright, so a Ranger has made it to the end of the trail here. Okay. Rangers take unique actions at the trail end. 3 dark green slots on the left side of the trail end tile are reserved for Rangers. The cost of the gear that landed the Ranger at trail end determines which action it takes. So that was 3. So the bottom slot here, boom, 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 boom. So bottom slot is the 3 sun tokens there. Discard the right park. Shuffle all 3 cost gear back into the gear deck. Okay. So I have to get rid of the right park, which technically this is my right, which would be this one here. So the Ranger would have to collect the water for that, and we discard that park. Now what do we do with discarded parks? And then we shuffle these back into the gear deck. Okay. The park is discarded by a ranger at trail end. Do not refill the empty slot until the end of the season. Parks visited. Oh, dang it! Parks visited by hikers are replaced from the deck like normal. The second ranger reaches the trail end and would occupy the same space the previous ranger. Nothing happens. Okay, gotcha. So what do I do with discarded? Doesn't tell me what I do with discarded trails. Or do I put it at the bottom of the deck or? Fresh any empty park slots. Okay, so I guess we just lose that park there. Okay, so that's shuffled. So that just, we'll just put that over in the disc. We'll do a discard pile. So I don't refill that until season end. Okay, so my turn. Oh, I still can't do the river action, so I can't go to the river. Unless I do my campfire, I can't go to the mountain. And I can't visit any parks because I don't have any water. I don't have enough water. Dang it. Should have visited the ocean. I'll get a water if I reserve a park. I think I can reserve the park. So I can visit the forest, get another forest token, use my campfire, which... I think what I want to do, we'll go to the mountain. So I've got to extinguish my campfire there. So I've got to flip that over to the extinguished side. That gets relit when one of my hikers reaches trail end. I can grab a mountain. There's our mountain token there. So I've got a mountain with the tree now and our 7 suns. Okay, so park ranger, let's see. 2. Boom. So this guy goes to 2. So we discard the camera, I believe, and discard the middle park. So they take that. So that triggers the action. So that rangers gain the first hiker card, and I got to discard the mountain I just took. So boom, rangers get the first hiker token. So they start the game. They start the next season there. Boom. So we discard that. We clear off the ranger tracker now. Boom, boom, boom. And we pull out another event card, which is the black ranger moves to your closest hiker, or the back ranger moves to your closest hiker down the trail. Discard one of your canteens, which I think I do at season's end anyway. And return the camera to the supply, so I lose the camera too. Boom. Okay. So now my hiker. Well, and now I have to go to Trail's End because I can't land on the forest again. Because I can't land on the forest because I don't have a lit campfire. So I have to go to Trail End. So let's see what we can do here. $50, oh no. I think we didn't buy this. I think we ended up getting it as like a Christmas present. I think my sister gave this to us as a Christmas present a couple years ago. Okay, all right, so when I reach Trail's End here, Solo Trail End, your hikers have the same 3 options at Trail End. At Reserve a Park, buy gear at no discount, or visit a park. Your campfire relights each time on your trip. So let's relight my campfire. Not that it matters because I've only got 1 hiker left here. Okay, so let me see what my actions are here. Trail End, okay, I can reserve a park. Reserve a park, choose one of the 3 available parks on the board. Of course, unfortunately, there's only one because both freaking rangers got there before any of my guys. Because I can't visit that, but I can reserve it. Okay. Buy gear. Gear supplements your journey, giving extra benefits at trail sites or making it easier to visit certain parks. Buy gear cards. Place your hiker on the buy gear area. Select one of the 3 available gear cards on the board, which means I can only choose from the topmost one. Turn in the sunshine equal to its cost. All gear cards have ongoing abilities and some have it instant action activated. In a game of 3 or fewer players, first hiker to buy gear places their hiker on the slot without 4+ on it. What? Gives you 1 sunshine discount on the gear purchase. Oh, okay, so there is no discount. With 4 or more players, 4 or 5 players, without 4 or 5 players on them. Okay. To visit a park, choose one of the 3 available parks on the board or one of your reserve parks and turn in its corresponding token. So I can only, I have to reserve this one. That's all I can do. Now, all right, so we take the water. And we'll take this as, we'll take the Chahoyga Valley National Park to reserve. I can't visit that until I have a tree. I just need 1 more water actually to visit that. But I have to wait till trails end. Okay. And what happens when there's 1 hiker? Last hiker or ranger on the trail. If both your hikers reach trail end before the rangers, all remaining rangers are pulled to the trail end. And do not take a trail end action. Oh my God. So I got to beat. So what I want to do is beat the rangers to the trail end. If both rangers reach the trail end before your hikers have completed their hike, all remaining hikers on the trail move to trail end. I got to replace that one too. I get to replace that one. Boom. Damn, a mountain. Yeah, I could have visited that. I'll have to reserve it. Okay, so where are we at here? All remaining hikers on the trail move to trail end. Whether you have 1 or 2 hikers remaining on the trail, you may choose 1 final action at trail end before completing that season. Okay, so I would have to reserve a park. Boom. Boom. So we'll reserve that one as well. Because it has the ever important. So this is what this is to the Arches. Oh my God. Arches National Park. Established 1916. This is in Utah. Arches is home to 2,000 natural stone arches, along with soaring pinnacles, massive fins, and giant balanced rocks. Now I'm trying to think when we had gone out to Colorado. No, it wasn't Arches because we didn't go to Utah. We went to. It was Garden of the Gods, which has the same sort of architecture and stuff like this. So Arches National Park is similar to Garden of the Gods. So that's where we had gone. We had gone to Garden of the Gods. So that is in my reserved pile, and we have reached season's end. Oh my goodness! The first round is done. Sweet. All right. All right. So now we got to set up for the next season. So let's return everybody to trail start. Trail start. Okay. Took turns. Actions trail end. Can't visit my park yet. I gotta wait. Okay. End of season. Most players, they'll no longer take turns. Player must trail end. We did that. Turn all trekkers. Okay. Empty all. Good God, there's the phone. Oh my God, are you serious? Frippin' phone. P-H-O-N-E. Boom. Okay, phone. Phone is rung 6 times, and we've only streamed like twice, right? Nah, we've actually streamed a little bit more than that, but still, I mean, frickin' how ironic is it that we've streamed 2 mega streams, and where are we at now? 3,200 days of gaming, and the phone's actually rung 6 times there. Why we've streamed on this channel. Okay. Yeah, missing out on certain sites. Okay, start a new season through these steps. Empty all canteens. Okay, so now I empty my canteen, but I guess I keep my canteen. Turn all hikers to the trailhead. We did that. Pick up all trail sites except for the trailhead and trail end, and add an additional advanced site. Shuffle them to create a new trail for the next season. Put the previous season card on the bottom of the season deck. So this is season here. So that is done. Oh, pardon me. New season. So here's our new season, the season of growth. This will benefit me. So I gain 1 sunshine if I gain any forest on the turn. So I've got to get to the forest. That'll give me extra sunshine. The weather pattern is 2 suns, or 2 sunshines and 1 water. So we'll do that. Gear cards. What do we do with the gear cards? I guess the gear cards stay there. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about gear cards. All right, we're good. All right, so I got to reveal 3 new parks here. So we'll read through the parks. Let's do the trailheads before I forget. Or the trails, I should say. So I've got to grab an additional advanced trail. So the trail lengthens by 1 here. So let's shuffle them up here and see what we get. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle up the trails. Shuffle the trails. Shuffle the trails. Shuffle the trails. All right, that's shuffled enough. All right, so boom. Ah, that's the new advanced one already. Shoot. All right, trade in a token for 1 wildlife token. Okay, I think in wildlife acts as a wild card, if I recall correctly. And the vista is immediately afterwards. The valley. The forest. Okay, I was about to say I probably should have done a better job shuffling, but we got a little bit here. The ocean there. Got to move the trail end down there. River there, the last. So this trail starts with the advanced and ends with the advanced. Okay. And the rangers have the token, so the rangers actually go first. Campfire is lit. I got my personal. I got to do the weather pattern, though. All right, so we do sun, water, sun, water. And there we go with the weather. I guess I don't do. Oh, okay. I gotta go through these, and this is the biggie. This is one of the ones I want here. I'm gonna need this one. The event card doesn't say about changing the event card, so I think we're good. Yep, okay. Nothing different for solo. All right. Okay, so let's see what cards, parks we have here. Glacier Bay National Park, established in 1980. This is also in Alaska. The headwaters of 3 continental drainages are located in the park, creating a wide array of plant and animal life. So the Alaskan Glacier Bay National Park. We have Dry Tortugas National Park, established 1935. This is in Florida. The Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon was astonished at the amount of sea turtles, tortugas, on these 7 small islands. The Dry Tortugas National Park, Ponce de Leon. That's all water, worth 2 points there. Glacier is 2 water, a mountain, and a forest, worth 3 points. This is a biggie. This is worth 5 points and requires 4 suns and 3 trees to visit. And it's Yellowstone, good old Yellowstone National Park. Never been there. I don't think, I haven't been to any of the parks yet. Any of the parks we've popped up here yet, I've not been to. This was established in 1872. Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, huge park. At the world's first national park, see a volcano's hidden power rising up in hot springs, mud pots, and mud pots? Oh, that is, mud pots and geysers. One of these days we'll go to Yellowstone. Next time we can actually take a cross-country trip. Yeah, that super volcano under Yellowstone. Who knows? Who knows when that baby's going to blow? Hopefully not in my lifetime or my kids' lifetimes. Hopefully we got a few 100 more years before we have to worry about that. So we don't have the camera. I don't have the first hiker token. So Rangers go first. Let's see what we got here. 2. So Ranger goes 1, 2. Goes on the Vista. They don't have to worry about the actions, but we collect that. Boom. So I don't need to worry about taking photographs. I'm not going to bother with photographs at this point. But turning 1 token in. See, the problem is I need my sun tokens. I need the water token. And I need the forest token. So there's no token. Well, the wildlife. I think the wildlife, again, is wild card. Wildlife comes in 12 different shapes and sizes, but all are simply considered wildlife. If there's any hint in the name, they're wild. They can be used in place of any other token to visit parks or take photos. Wildlife cannot be used in canteens or toward buying gear. So I could turn in a sun for wildlife. So let me do that. So my first hiker will go here. We'll turn in a sunshine token. And we'll pick up a wildlife token. Let's see what we got here. See, we got a dolphin, we got a turtle, we got a moose, we got a, looks like a ram, buffalo, that looks like a deer, bear, bat. Cat. We'll go for the cat. We'll go for the mountain lion token. There we go. So now I can use that as any token necessary. So got me a little cat there, and I think there's a wolf token in there too. All right, Rangers. 2. My God, the Rangers are getting a lot of 2s there. So we'll move the back guy. Boom. Because they're both ahead, so the back guy has to move according to the rules there. So we'll move him 2, and they can occupy the same space, and nothing happens. Good. So now, let's take this guy, go to the valley. I'll collect that. And 2 sunshine tokens for the action. Okay. Ranger turn. 2 again, for God's sakes. I should shuffle this damn thing. 1, 2. They'll take the water. Boom. Now, do I want to... I think I want to go get another wildlife token here. So we're going to move this guy here. We're going to trade in one of our sun tokens for wildlife. And I'm going to go for the wolf. Wolf token. So we got the wolfie. Along with the wildcat. The mountain lion. Okay, ranger's turn. Oh, finally! One! So we'll move the back guy. So he doesn't go there, he goes there. Now, I think I want to keep this guy in the back because I can move him to the mountain because I need mountain. Yeah, I do need a mountain. And then this guy can go to the valley, get more sun tokens. So we'll move him to the mountain. We'll grab the weather token and the mountain token. Ranger's turn. 3. So either one of these guys. Here's 1, 2, 3. They take the water token. Boop. Boop. I haven't actually gained any water tokens yet. I can fill my canteen to get my 2 suns. My 2 sunshines. Okay, my turn. Now, the problem is I don't want to keep this guy too far back on the trail, but I do want to move this guy here because I do need the water tokens. One, two, three. Well, the most this guy can move is 3. Which would put him there. But then, on both the next ranger turns... Crap. Because I don't want to risk this getting discarded. Actually, I think I want to move this guy to Trail's End. I'll have to... I don't necessarily have to reserve it because I can use my 2 wildlife tokens as the 2 forest tokens. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this guy to Trail's End. I'm going to visit a park. So I'm going to visit Yellowstone. So I've got to turn in both my wild cards. So I didn't have my animals with me for too long. I've got to trade in the tree. So we'll trade in that. And I got to trade in 4 sunshine tokens. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we got those traded in. And now we have visited. So that is mine to say I visited, and those are points. So I'll put my visited pile over there. I've run out of room on the desk. Actually, what I can do is put the visited pile over here. Put the visited pile there, reserve pile there. And if I visit a park, I do flip that over. Boom. Okay, Ranger's turn. Let's see what we got here. 2 again. So it would be... Let me see here, because... Oh, yeah, actually, okay. If a hiker is ahead of both rangers on the trail, move the front ranger. If a ranger is ahead or tied with your front hiker, move the back ranger. Okay, so, no. A ranger is not ahead or tied with my front ranger. Okay, so that I'm missing that bit there. There's some specifics there. So I've got to move the front ranger because I have a hiker who's ahead. So the front ranger goes there. Gear. So I've got to discard the right park, which is this one. Thank God I visited Yellowstone. So this is Shenandoah National Park, by the way, we're discarding. Established 1935. This is in Virginia. Shenandoah, yes. With over 500 miles of trails in the park. Shenandoah uses a leave no trace policy when hiking the backcountry, which means leave no marks. You were never there, Shenandoah. You need a tree and a mountain. But that's irrelevant because now that gets discarded. So thank God I visited Yellowstone when I did then. Okay, my turn. So do I want to go valley or do I want to get to the ocean? I think what I'm going to do this time around, I'm going to go directly to the ocean so I can grab that and prevent the rangers from getting that and collect 2 water because I will need water. Oh, I can fill my canteen. So I can use 1 to fill my canteen and get 2 suns. So that's actually even beneficial there. I didn't even think about the canteen until I looked over here at the canteen. See, again, strategy. If I visited the valley, I only would have gotten 2 sun tokens. I got the 2 sunshine tokens. By getting the 2 water tokens, I now have 2 water tokens because I already had 1 in reserve. Since I got 2, I used 1 for the canteen to get the 2 sun tokens anyway. And I have my cord here. And I have a water token now, but I don't have a tree token. I was about to say I could visit Cuyahoga, but I don't have the tree token. But I can visit Arches National Park because I have a mountain, so we'll do that. But it is the ranger's turn here. 1. Oh, okay, so he moves 1. Now I could go to the river, spend a water token to copy the valley. And get 2 additional sun tokens, but I think I'm going to be fine. I don't think I need to do that. So what I'm going to do,
I know what you're doing.
I'm going to go visit the park.
Days of gaming.
Yes, I am doing 100 days of gaming. So I'm going to go visit the park. I'm going to visit now Arches National Park, which we reserved in the previous round. Turn in my mountain and 2 sunshine tokens, and that goes there.
Can I come in the game?
No, abs. Because I've got everything set up here. I don't want anything to get messed up. So 2 sunshine tokens and my mountain token. All right, there we go. So we visited that, and now there's a ranger left. So I think the ranger just goes directly to Trail's End and nothing happens, if I read this correctly. Before the rangers, all remaining rangers are pulled to Trail End and do not take a Trail End action, which is what we want. We don't want them to take an action. Boom. So I got to try to beat the rangers, both rangers, to Trail's End here. So we got to see. All right, so we're good. All right, that's the end of that season. Boom. Right, I visited. Yeah, both my guys visited. So we did our actions. Yeah, I didn't gain a tree because I didn't visit the forest. So no season of growth there. The event card's still in play. Boom, boom. So we reflip this park. So what park we got here? So we still have Glacier Bay and Dry Tortugas. We now have Isle Royal National Park. This was established in 1940 in Michigan. Isle Royal is the largest island in Lake Superior. Well, I didn't realize there's an island in Lake Superior. The park contains 400 smaller islands and the surrounding water. So the park is the main island with 400 smaller islands and the water surrounding those. So that's Isle Royal National Park. Boop, so we got that.
What's this raindrop in?
Oh, I got to empty my canteen. That's right. That's my canteen. Oh.
A canteen, the type of water that you drink out of.
Yep. Okay, so I still have 1 park in reserve. That's everything. We're good. Oh, I got to shuffle this back in too, don't I?
Pappy, what's under this
So we'll
card?
just throw that there. What?
These cards.
Those are the park cards. Those are the ones that we can't use yet. Okay. Yeah, I haven't taken any pictures, so I haven't gained the camera yet. All right, so we're good there. Let's flip the season over.
Pat, this is helping me.
So this is the season of waves. Gain water when you gain a canteen, and you see it's just 1 sunshine, 1 water.
Daddy,
for the weather
you know
pattern.
What? This is helping. If I put a water in your canteen, that would be helping.
Yeah, well, I have to get a water first.
when you say water, that's when I can put water in your canteen.
Yep, I will tell you when to put the water in the canteen. And I've got to watch here because the event here is discard my canteen.
What's an event?
It's just part of the game, how the game's played, and we add in another advanced trail site now. So we'll take the next advanced trail site here. Oh, and this one is, the lodge. The lodge is added in this time. So let's try to shuffle here as best as we can these cardboard cards.
It sounds delicious if it was real.
Yes, indeed. So the trail lengthens one more time. So now you're not going to be able to see the trail head or the trail end. But at least we can see the trail. So let's see here. Okay. That's a shuffle to shuffle's going to get.
That's the fire where you sit at the garage and when it's time to go.
Oh my God, the vista's first again. Jesus. All right, mountain.
Poppy,
Valley. Valley always seems to be running third here right now.
Poppy, what's this?
There's wildlife.
Poppy, what's this battery right
It's
here?
in case I need it for my mouse. There's the ocean. There's the river. Let's shove this one over. There's the forest. And the new one, the lodge, is at the very end here. Now let's see what the lodge adds to things here. I can't shove that over anymore. Abs, you're going to have to move. You're in the way right now, okay? You need to be able to reach stuff over there. You're going to have to stand up over here, Abs. You're going to have to stand. You can't sit on the edge chair there. All right, so the lodge. What does the lodge do for us? Turn in 2 tokens and gain any other 2 tokens, excluding wildlife. So I can exchange any 2 tokens for 2 tokens that I might
Poppy,
need.
I have an idea. I can get my little chair down here.
Okay, yeah, you can get your chair. That's fine. The headphone cords is going to be in the way here. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's bring this over here. There we go. Yeah, that'll keep life simpler. Here we go. And make less of a mess on the board here. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're good. Good, good. Nothing on here. The weather pattern. So, sun. You all right there, Abs?
Yeah, just a box
Water.
tipped over.
Okay. Sun. Hold on, Abs. Water. All right, come on in. Watch, watch, watch. Okay, there we go. Not that matters. We don't need the red screen today. Sun. And water. And then one last sun here. Boom. Okay. So what I want to try to do here is beat the Rangers here. Oh, I was first to the end of the trail, so I get the trailhead back too. So I was the first to reach trail's end on that round. So I do gain that back. I don't think I'm going to be taking any photos here at this point, so I'm not going to. So I'll just get the camera back. Camera card back. Goes there. Okay, good. Boom. Good there, kiddo? Fine? All right.
I'm almost ready for your canteen to be filled.
Not yet, Abs. Not yet. All right, so that means I go first. We got our weather pattern. Make sure I got everything straightened here.
To fill your canteen, you need.
Good. So we're good.
To fill your canteen, you need a raindrop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. You know what? At season's end, does the ranger tracker empty? It doesn't say anything about that.
Poppy, what game are you playing?
This is called Parks.
Cause Dad, did you know that the Grand Canyon is a park?
Should remain, okay.
Dad, the Grand Canyon is a park. The Grand Canyon is a park.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is a park. It doesn't say. So I guess we'll leave them in there until the event triggers. Okay.
Dad, you have the camera.
We'll play it that way.
Dad, you
All right, so my turn. So what do I want to do? What do I want to do here? I want to make sure I get this one because it's just doesn't matter how many suns. It's just different suns.
Hey,
So
Daddy,
we've got
you
2.
have the picture.
I got to visit 5 frippin' parks with sun.
Daddy.
Oh my God, I'm not going to get that. There's no way.
Dad, you have a picture too.
I should have stuck with the water one. Yes,
Dad,
Abs?
You have the camera to take pictures of animals very quiet.
Yep. And did we discard? Did we end up discarding any with sun? No, I was fortunate in that we didn't have to discard any. Okay, so let's see what I want to do here. I need a forest so I can at least visit Cahoyega.
Dad, this game comes with lots of cards.
So I would have to move all the way down to the forest.
Dad, this game
So
has.
let's go ahead and do it.
Dad, this game has lots of cards.
Yep. So we're going to visit the forest. We're going to get our tree. Oh, I got rain. Do you want to fill my canteen?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, put this one on the canteen because I got water on that turn. I can fill the canteen and take my 2 sunshines. Boom. Thank you, kiddo. I'll take my 2 sunshines here. Do. Boop, boop. Okay,
Daddy,
Ranger's turn.
and if you and
Remove
you,
1.
Daddy, and if your canteens, if you drink all the water from the canteen, it's empty, and you have to get more water from rain.
So no, nothing goes on there. My turn now. Do I want to go to the valley? Go to the mountain?
I choose mountain.
Well, that's what you would choose. I have to choose what I need to choose because this, I've got to visit this park. I have water, forest, and sun. Okay, so I've got all the tokens I need to visit that park.
Poppy, the tokens are these little things.
So I guess I should focus on making sure I can get as many suns as I can here.
Dad, the tokens is this.
Yes, those are the tokens. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and go to the valley. I'll get a water token and my 2 sun tokens. That way I can stockpile those.
Daddy.
And then I can go to the wildlife next and get something as a wild card.
How do you earn a tree?
By landing on the forest. Alright, Park Ranger turn 2.
So you have to go to wildlife parks?
Yep, so the back one, or no. If a ranger, I think we move the forward ranger. For hikers ahead of both rangers on the trail, move the front ranger. Yes, so this guy. 1, 2. Oh, nope, he doesn't go there, so he goes there and collects the sunshine token. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So the next water or sunshine token that they grab triggers the event, and we have to discard our canteen.
Daddy, the campfire so you can lay by your garage, and if it's time to hunt, you turn the fire off with some rain.
Yep. Okay, now the question, do I want to go to the lodge and turn in 2 tokens? At this point, it's kind of irrelevant because I can't get wildlife tokens for those. I need the sunshine tokens. I need the water tokens. I need the forest token.
Like the tree.
So there's really nothing I want to trade in here, and I have to take that action. If I go to the lodge, I have to trade in 2 tokens
Poppy, what's
for
this,
any other 2
what's this
different tokens.
Poppy, what's this animal card under this one?
What are you talking about?
What's this card right here?
That's Yellowstone National Park.
Well, and you need to get 5 trees to do it.
So do I want to leave that guy in the forest and move my back guy?
Daddy, you need 5 trees to earn
To collect the sun. I could go to the river, collect the sun,
Daddy, you need
then
5.
spend 1 water because I got an extra water right now. No,
Daddy,
you
you
to
need-
visit that, I need water.
Daddy,
I
you need
3
5
water.
trees to earn this.
No, I only need 3 trees to visit that, which I've already done. See, right now, to visit this and Cahoyega, I need 3 waters, 1 tree, or no, 3 waters, 2 trees. So I do need a tree. I have to visit the forest. I need 3 waters, 2 trees in the sunshine. So I have to get a tree. So what I'm going to do then is spend my campfire, use my campfire to visit the forest and get another tree. Boom. So there, now I can visit both of those.
Daddy, once you hit there, you can collect a raindrop and you...
One.
Daddy, if you lose your water from the canteen, that means that, and if you go up
Yep.
back there,
Well, I just lose the canteen because now that fills up. The event card happens, so I have to discard my canteen now.
So that means take it out?
Yep, the canteen goes away. That water droplet goes into the pile.
Whoa!
And we draw another event card and remove the 3 waters there.
There must be lots of animals.
So we still have 2 sunshines there. We still have 2 sunshines on the event card, so 2 sunshines on the board. So this one, Rangers immediately move again. Oh, crap. Discard all my sunshine. That's not going to be good if they get another sunshine here.
What are these animals for?
They're wild card ones. Oh, man, that's going to suck. Because there are actually 3 sunshines on the frippin' board.
These piles must be for what you can collect.
Yep. Wow.
What is that? Is Poppy okay? Okay, what happened?
So now I have to make the decision. Do I want to go to Trail's End? Because any 1, 2... yeah. It doesn't matter. No matter what happens. Oh no, the lead ranger still goes. Because I'm ahead of the Rangers. The back ranger actually doesn't move. Yeah, the back ranger doesn't move as long as I'm ahead of the Rangers. So a 1 or a 3 triggers the event.
Daddy, the white must be the Rangers and you, and the purple team must be yours.
Yep.
What's a ranger?
They're a park ranger. They take care of the park. See, now this is where I got to think strategy. Do I want to move to here to collect the sun and trade in 2 sun tokens to protect them for something else? Or do I just want to go to visit a park and hope we don't draw a 1 or a 3 and to protect at least the 3 draw? That way, only if I draw 1, that guy moves and triggers the event. Is there a 1 under there? That's the question. Oh, man.
Mr. Daddy.
Damn. All right, so I'm gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to try. Hopefully, play the odds here. We'll take that sunshine token. Now I'll trade 2 sunshine tokens in. The question is, what tokens do I want to trade in for here? I don't have any mountains, but I don't necessarily need mountains. I need sunshines, which I'm in danger of losing here.
Dad, you need 1 more sunshine.
I guess I'll trade in for mountains just in case I need them for a park.
Dad, you need...
That may have sun
Dad, you
there.
need to get sun right in there.
No, we don't want a sun right there because that's going to be disastrous for me. All right, here we go. As long as it's not a 1. It's a 2. Thank God it's a 2. And thank God I did what I did, because 1, 2 puts that guy there. He would automatically move to that spot and gain the sun. And yeah, so yeah, that was a smart move on my part there.
Dad, look at Tiger and a bat made friends together.
Yes. All right, so
Oh, you would that.
but the problem is that is still in danger because that event card stays up.
Dad,
because we're not playing to empty the ranger tracker, so I'm still going to end up losing all my sunshine at some point here,
Daddy,
unless I
remember when
protect them
played this
thoroughly.
one?
So what I need to do is visit a park. So we'll go visit a park. We will visit Isle Royal
Hey, Daddy,
National Park. So that's one
Daddy,
sun,
remember when,
one water,
Daddy,
and one
remember-
tree.
Dad, remember when off of us I was making my own wildlife park with
Yep.
this?
Are you done? Are you done playing, Abs? Did you turn off ABC Mouse up there? Okay, good. So we'll do that.
Oh, wait, let's see how
We'll
I'm
flip
gonna make
that.
this park.
Yeah. See. Okay.
And
So that takes care of that. I visited that park. I'm first to the trailhead, so I keep the trailhead thing.
wait,
So I'm going to have to hit every trail that has a sun on it. There's nothing else I do, right?
wait, I need a mountain.
I didn't gain a canteen, so I didn't get any water. All right. So Rangers
Wait, I need a
next.
sun and a mountain.
They move 2, so this guy moves 2.
Sunny mountain.
Boop. So we discard the middle park and return the camera to the supply. So we say goodbye, dry tortugas.
And it's raining.
And now what I need to do is go to the lodge,
Oh no, it's not sunny weather in the mountains. It's
Boom.
rainy weather.
trade in 2 sun tokens here to try to minimize the damage when that happens, and get to don't lose any of the pieces. What do I want to do here? Do I want to get, let's get a forest, let's get a tree, that way I have 2 mountains, 2 trees, and 2 waters.
There's definitely gonna be
And what do I want as my second one? Oh, I can flip the campsite over, which
Oh, right,
is
I'm moving
irrelevant.
up to the
Um,
forest, right. And there's gonna be some couple mountains going around, but more rainy drops. So, alright.
Do I want to get water, mountain, or trees? Well, I guess it's going to depend on what we got here. I mean, we got more waters, so I guess I'll go for water. Actually, you know what? Because weather-wise, I could get water too.
Papi,
Except I'm going to go all sunshines.
Papi, why did you take your canteen out?
Because the event told me I had to lose my canteen. Because you gain sunshine and water more often than you do trees and mountains.
I can get and
So I'm gonna go for another tree. We'll go for another tree here. Okay, boom. All right. So that's my trade-in. Ranger is next. Please don't be a 2. Oh, thank God it's a 3. It's a 3 for this guy. 1, 2, 3.
comes in the end.
Now I move to trail end. I can visit Gohoiga now.
They come in, and it's
So I turn in the tree and 2 waters. A tree and 2 waters because I visited that.
Dad, do you like how my wildlife park is coming?
Yes, it is wonderful, Abs. Don't lose any of the pieces. And we're there. So this ranger now goes to trail end and nothing happens. We remove that token. Back to the pile, not my pile. All right, so let's go ahead and replenish this park. Oh, we definitely want to hit that guy. And I may actually want to send my first ranger all the way to trail, or my first hiker all the way to trail end, just so I can nail that. And because that's 4 sunshines I can use, and that'll minimize any damage I might end up getting from the event cards. So let's move these guys back. Let's move these guys back. Campfire, good. Season card goes. Oh, we gotta shuffle this back in. We'll just throw it in the center there. That's all we need. All right. This season's card is Season of Stone. Gain 1 sun if you gain a mountain. 1 sun if you gain a mountain. Weather pattern is 1 rain and 2 suns.
Okay, I get another
All right, so what I have to do now is grab all the trail cards here. Throw in the last advanced trail, which would be, what is it? The lookout point. Oops, let's make sure I have all these in the right thing here. Boop. Oh, not doing that the right way. There we go. Okay, boom. Abs, what did I tell you? You cannot sit there, Abs, okay? You cannot sit there. So let's go ahead and just mix these up and around here randomly. That'll be good enough because I don't want to waste too much time shuffling here. Ugh, and this will be our final round. So let's go boom. Oh, and the lookout point is the first one. Oh my god. Boom. Boom. And of course 2 suns. So there's going to be a crap ton of suns on this board. Boop. 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 So boop. There we go. The forest is last. And we cannot. There is no more room to show anything, but that's all right. All right. Oh, weather pattern. I need to put the weather pattern. So we go water first. Water. Sun, sun. Water. Sun, sun.
Yeah, there'll be water right here.
Water, thank you. I just need 1 sun, please.
Go.
Thank you. Sun. Okay, so I think everything else is squared. We don't do anything else, right? Yep, okay. All right, so we go first. This is interesting, the lookout point. I can buy gear with that, or I think I can take a park action, which means visiting a park, if I'm not mistaken. Advanced trail sites, lookout. Reserve or visit a park or buy a gear card. Oh, yes. So that works out perfectly. So I can visit that one immediately. So we'll go there. We shall visit this one. So we got to turn in 4 suns. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to turn in a mountain. And we got to turn in a forest. Oh, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't read these off here. This is, I am visiting Zion National Park. This was established in 1919. This is in Utah. It's Utah's first national park. You can follow the paths where ancient native people and pioneers walked.
Dad, there must be lots of cool animals living.
And this one is the Virgin Islands National Park, established 1956. This is in Virginia. The islands host snow white beaches, ruins of sugar plantations, and ancient petroglyphs carved by the Taino Indians. Oh, and we flip this one over. Oh my god, that's another one. So this is Yosemite National Park. This was established 1890. This is in California. It was like lying in a great solemn cathedral, far vaster and more beautiful than any built by the hand of man. And that's a quote by Teddy Roosevelt. So that's another one we want to visit. So have we visited 5 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I visited 4 so far that contain sun and 1 that doesn't. So I need to get this one to get my personal bonus of 2 points. And then I have to visit 2 more. So I basically have to visit this one, visit 3 more to get 3 points, or visit this one to get 2 points. I don't think I'm going to be fortunate enough to be able to visit.
So we have suns there.
Damn, in the valleys here. I need mountains for that too. Well, I could still land there and reserve that, so we don't lose it, which I think is what I'm going to end up doing. Okay. Ranger's turn. 1. Parks cost 1 sunshine less to visit, huh? That's a gear card. Alright, so Ranger cannot land there, so they have to go here, take the water, which is very fortunate for me. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. I need 4 suns and 3 mountains.
Okay. I have to give away one of my trees.
So what I can do,
And give, so the
without having to use my campfire, I'll go do this. I'll take that sunshine. I'll trade 2 sunshines in for 2 mountains. That way I have all 3 mountains I need for Yosemite. I only have 1 sunshine left in inventory now. So the event is triggered. It's not a complete loss. And I just need 4 sunshines, which means I can visit the valley. I have no water though. Okay. And I will reserve that on my next turn here. Okay, so Ranger goes 3.
I come back to the animal.
And that's the lead Ranger. 1, 2, 3. Thank goodness, water, but now 1 water. So either 1 water or 1 sun triggers the event.
Rainy weather.
But what I can
It's
do,
not rainy here anymore.
because now that our Ranger is ahead of me, the back Ranger moves. So we're going to go here. I'm going to reserve Yosemite. Let's flip the next one. Congaree National Park, established 2003, so it's a relatively recent one in South Carolina. During the spring and fall, visitors can explore the park at night to find barred owls and glow-in-the-dark fungus. Oh, wow, really? That's interesting. I'd like to be able to see that glow-in-the-dark fungus, but that's Congaree National Park. Only requires 2 trees.
Daddy, a fungus is the type of owl.
It's a type of fungus. Okay,
What's a fungus?
Fungus is just a type of fungus. I can't really explain it to you. So 1, 2, 3. This guy here. 1, 2, 3. Oh crap! That was bad luck. So now that triggers the event.
Daddy, is Taz watching you?
I lose my 1 sunshine though. I lose 1 sunshine. No, Taz is not in chat. So we now discard that one. So that one's over and done with. So I managed to save myself from a complete and total loss. So the next event card here, move active ranger to the site before trail end. Okay. Discard a reserved park and all of your... Oh, crap. So here's the event card. So if we get 1 more water, I have to discard the park I just freaking reserved. In any wildlife, I don't have any wildlife, but I have to move the ranger to the forest. So what I have to do now is get the water off the board.
So I move back into the sunny weather.
And I need to hit the valley actually, so this guy has to move here. I got to get that water off the board, and I have to trade in a token for wildlife. So what I'll do, I'll trade in my
as you see,
tree for a wildlife token. So I'll take the wolf.
My sun here, it's going to be sunny weather. So I'm switching weather so it doesn't lose out.
Okay, Okay, another 3. And this is, I'm ahead, so the lead guy, 1, 2, 3. Boop. He goes there, takes that sun from me. But water's off the board, so that doesn't matter. Okay. Now this guy's going to move to the valley, so I can grab 2 suns. Because I'm going to need 4 suns. Ranger, 3. So that's this guy here, 1, 2, 3. Takes another freaking sun. But at least it doesn't trigger the event. So my turn now. My turn. Canteen. I can go here, get a sun, get the canteen. But I don't have water to fill it with, though. And the ocean's behind it, so that doesn't matter. Alright, so what I need to do then is... Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to go here, grab that. That way I have 3. and grab a canteen card. Canteen gives me a mountain, so that doesn't help with getting sun. I need sunshine. All right, Rangers next. This would be the back ranger that moves 2. 1, 2. So that's fortunate they don't go there. All right, so you know what? I could trade in a token for wildlife. Stop. Visit a park. I don't have any trees. I have 1 water. So visiting a park, even reserving a park isn't...
Papi, I'm going to set up my own stream down here.
Okay, you go ahead and do that. Trying to think, because I mean, point-wise, I'm not even going to bother with points. We're just going to play to the end here. I really see my goal was just to get 7 parks visited with sunshine, so I gotta visit Yosemite. So if we end up discarding any of these parks, I guess it doesn't really make that big of a difference because I'm not gonna have enough water. I'm not gonna have enough trees. How many rounds did I play? 3 rounds. I don't remember how many rounds we played. I think there's 1 more round I could play, but we're going to end it this round anyway. So I just want to visit Yosemite. So what I want to do is move this guy to Trailhead. So we'll use our campfire, flip that over to the extinguished side. So now I will trade in my water. Trade in my water for wildlife. So we'll get the wildcat. So that'll allow me to visit Yosemite now, because I got the 3 mountains and 3 suns in the wild card. Actually, I already had the wild card, so I guess that didn't matter. Yeah, actually that didn't matter. That's all right. We'll have another wild card. So Rangers go next. Doesn't matter what happens here. 3. So we'll go down here. Gear. We discard the rightmost park, which is that one, Virgin Islands, and these guys get shuffled back into the deck. So now there's not too many left, so now we'll just shuffle along here. So now what I'll do, I'll move this guy to visit a park. We will turn in our 3 sun tokens and 1 wild card token. Turn in our 3 mountain tokens. Boom, boom, boom. And that's our 5th Sunshine Park visited, so we would get the year-end bonus. All right, your cards are shuffled. Not that matters because I'm not playing. This will be our last round here. So I gotta get dinner going. Yeah. So gear card 3 down here. Boom. That's already discarded. So basically no action's taken because he landed on the same one for that one. So we'll go. Can I buy gear? Actually, I could buy gear, so I can go here and buy gear because I have my wild card. Parks cost. So I could buy one of these. Parks cost 1 less sun to visit. So I'll go ahead and buy a gear card. Not that it matters. We can go there. Oh, I can relight my thing there. And there we go. There's national parks. I actually enjoyed it. This is not a bad game. It does take a little bit of strategy. It does take some getting used to playing and remembering all the things you have to do. But once you start playing it, it's not too bad. I kind of enjoy it. So my 8th favorite game.
Daddy, this stream is very, very hard. You literally have to beat the other and you win.
Yeah, sure, Abs. Okay, so that takes care of that. And we got some picking up to do. So I'll say thank you for visiting me anyway. So the parks we visited: Cahoyga, Yosemite, Zion, Isle Royale, Arches, and the big one, Yellowstone National Park. Sweet. So good. That's enjoyable. Good. And don't forget, everyone. Okay, you gotta stop. You gotta stop talking now, okay? Because I am talking. And don't forget, everyone. This is to raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. 100% of what we raise goes to helping sick kids get better. Goes to helping make their lives better. Ultimately, goes to saving their lives. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. Just click one of those big old banners down there, down below the live stream window down there. Take you to our Extra Life participant page, or again, obviously, as I have previously mentioned, after we highlight this on Twitch and upload it on YouTube, be sure to check the video description for that Extra Life participant link. Make that donation. Be a real-life hero for the kids of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Are all the pieces back, Abs?
What?
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Thought I was missing a ranger. There we go. There we go. And, yeah, donate safely, securely, and anonymously. And, yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you, everyone. Much appreciated, everyone watching me today. Have to get the camera situated back, straightened up again. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. For tonight's stream, Indie Nation on channel BJ Weiler, we'll be streaming Builders of Egypt Prologue, a game that is currently in development.
Daddy,
Yes, Abs.
are you going to be doing this tomorrow?
No, I'm not playing this game tomorrow, Abs.
A different one?
Yes, I'll be playing a different game tomorrow,
Then
Abs.
you'll be streaming gaming tomorrow.
But in the meantime, thank you for watching, everyone. Much appreciated. Again, please, any donation is greatly appreciated. And every donation goes a long way to helping the kids of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and their families. There we go. Another top 10 in and done. Number 8, Parks.
Daddy, guess what?
Yes.
My team keeps scoring and this team keeps losing because they're going to 0. I need 1.
Okay,
we're
Abs.
going up to 18.
Good to know. In the meantime, everyone, thank you for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the game. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody.